Now I request Dr. Renu Jain ma'am to deliver her inaugural speech. Over to you, Dr. Jain ma'am.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Honorable speakers, Dr. Zargar, Dr. Chuang, Dr. Acharya, Dr. Baghel, Dr. Sachdeva, Dr. Pathak, members of organizing committee, and all enthusiastic participants across the globe who are present over here virtually. On behalf of Devi Ahilya University, I extend a very warm welcome to one and all present over here. It is a matter of great pleasure that the International Symposium on Disaster and Literature has been jointly organized by Research Chronicler, International Multidisciplinary Research Journal Mumbai, Asia Pacific Association of Multimedia Assisted Language Learning Taiwan, Dr. T.N. College of Arts and Senior College of Commerce Ratnagiri, and Department of Languages Devi Ahilya University Indore. It is really a high time to discuss on the topic such as disasters and literature, which is very pertinent in keeping up with the current times and the challenges that the world is confronting these days at the global level, as well as to retrospect and reflect on these challenges. There is no denying the fact that the literature has always played a vital role in the depiction of disasters and their aftermaths that have wreaked great havoc and taken the heavy toll of lives in the history of mankind. The disasters have at times shaken the human existence, whether it is a massive earthquake or cyclone, famine, or the current pandemic. The crucial role of literature is undeniable in such hard times. The natural disasters as well as man-made disasters like narrated by Kalpana ji, the epidemic of plague in ancient China, the famine of India, the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the World War II, and now the current pandemic, COVID-19. All have shaken the even existence of mankind and brought the world to its knees, thus again establishing the supremacy of nature. Literature, being a mirror of society, has always successfully endeavored to represent and reflect the society, social realities, social and human suffering, the predicament of human existence, and ensuing struggle and suffering. The world wars greatly influenced the literature of the 20th century and depicted the distemper and degeneration of the age. But at the same time, it was a period of scientific revolutions, inventions, and discoveries, which ultimately resulted in the changes in human behavior and lifestyle. The present pandemic COVID-19, which is undoubtedly the greatest disaster of the 20th century, the 21st century, has also posed a great challenge, and literature has thus serious responsibility thrust upon it. The pandemic has metamorphosed human life altogether and has posed unprecedented and unforeseen challenges. Humanity will have to learn to live with this scourge and adapt to its debilitating sway for at least a couple of years into the future. Indeed, leaders of thought are now talking about learning to live in a post COVID world as the next challenge that faces every society. This crisis has brought to the surface the perils of ignoring our interconnectedness with nature. Apart from this, the perils of climate change and global warming are too real and imminent to be ignored anymore. It is high time that the whole world should think in terms of reducing their carbon footprint and to develop a sense of stewardship towards the vast resources of nature, which must be preserved with compassion and respect to its delicate balance. It is truly said that the necessity is the mother of invention. Such disasters, however hazardous they are, could not shake the human willpower and could not hamper the process of evolution. The upcoming vaccines testify the invincibility of human nature. Human beings, with all their might, with their indefatigable willpower, with their intelligence and cognition, and as a superior race, have always dominated and overpowered such calamities by sheer dint of their courage and perseverance and strength, and have emerged victorious in such odds. With these words, I congratulate all the host institutions that have collaborated and jointly organized this International E-Symposium. And I wish them all success in their efforts and hope that they will come out with concrete findings on the subject. Thank you so much for making me a part of this event. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your insightful and thoughtful speech.